Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to another episode of Duskers. The latest update has been released. It's Duskers 0.272, also known as Game of Drones. I've already been playing most of that update in the future branch thing that we have access to on Steam as part of an early access done right. And now that branch has been declared stable. So a bunch of drone updates and a bunch of radiation related changes. Shield, you can upgrade shields to be radiation resistant. There are a couple of other things. I think some of the monsters are now radiation resistant. The radiation does a bit less damage. There are modules now that help you detect radiation, and you can actually use magnets to clamp certain things down on the floor so they don't get flushed out. So if you have a lure with a magnet on it, you can actually get a monster to go into a room and then airlock him out before he attacks the lure or something to that effect. I don't know, haven't tried it yet, so that's just what we'll do. So I'm gonna jump in now. So there was a warning that the world would be reset with this update, but because I was already running on the future branch, I don't really notice anything of that because it already happened a couple of episodes ago. So our goal is still to get to this trading post because I haven't seen a trading post yet. But in order to get there, we first have to clear a couple of derelicts. So let's just do that. So this is a Class A private derelict that we are about to enter. It's got one infestation type and apparently it's pretty stable. So let's have a look. I think these are still the same drones we used to have. And actually the shields, let's see if we can do something with the shield that Mouse has. We can radiation proof it for 6 points of scrap. And we can have an auto recharge for 5. Yeah. Let's see, we can scrap this for 3 points. We have, see, this is a second toe, also a second interface. Let's convert this. And convert that. Okay, so this way we have 9 points of scrap, which means we can radiation proof the shield. So let's execute on that. So now the shield has a asterisk and an X in front of it, and we can repair it by 200 points. So we now have a decent shield that is radiation proof, which should be nice enough, especially since we're going into a derelict that by all means shouldn't be that scary. Let's see. So, bunch of corrupted logs, and we don't even know the name. It says error. Hull integrity medium. Okay, so room 2, it has an open door. I have learned to become slightly wary of that. Let's see, so we can do a motion for 2. That's positive. Let's begin. Ooh. We found another drone. More scrap. Let's see, closed door. We actually found out quite a bit. And drone 3 actually has their signal back. That's good. Did we find the interface yet? I don't think so. So what's the status of this drone? Kelly is towable. That's positive. Fancy gather all for one. Gather one all. Oh wait, we don't have a gather. That's why it's not working. I feel silly now. So, Twiki. Let's navigate Twiki to room 3. So, Twiki, scoop everything up. Let's just how hard can it be? Apparently pretty darn difficult. Okay, so we continue. Sure. And we do a gather all. So our problem was that we had a drone just obfuscating our scrap. That's it. Okay, Twiki. Another drone back in. Stop towing. Actually, have a look. What did we get from Kali? Ooh, a mine. It has a pretty decent failure probability. So this is our speedy scout. Let's have another look. We have not found any interface modules, nor ship computers. I think the patch notes also mentioned something about defense turrets and terminals becoming a bit rarer, and the ship scan option not being available everywhere anymore. Just to spice things up a little bit. I have to say I have become slightly dependent on those features, so not having them definitely interesting for difficulty. Let's do a motion sensor for Sarah, and of course room 4 and room 6 are just completely not sensible, if that's even a word in this case. So let's make Twiki do a motion sensor in here. What? Exit everything. Oh no, end. E1, 2. Dock A2. This is not good. Twiki. Shields. Okay. A2. And everything. Go back. This is not good. This is definitely not good. Everybody in. A2. Yes. Okay. That was freaking not hilarious. So, a good thing is, we didn't lose any drones. Upside is, we actually gained another drone. So, room 2 completely flooded with radiation. That one, Okay, let's dock on A4. So, we took 60 points of damage before I realized I could activate our radiation shields on mouse, so that's positive. Let's see, do a motion sensor. Of course that room was not scannable. Oh. I use this one. Okay, so we dock on A3. This is not scannable, that is not scannable. Then maybe this one is. This one is scannable, that's positive. Okay, so mouse shield is active, that's good. Oh, this one is scanning, that's quick in and out, or out and in, or whatever you call it. Is there any power we can connect to? Yeah, before we do that, we have a remote power, that's positive. The entire station is powered by a single power switch, that's positive. Okay. Okay, we don't get any motion. Doesn't mean there's no opponents here. Just means we haven't seen him yet. And until we know for sure what the type of enemy is that I have to deal with. It's possible that they're slimes, it's possible that they are those jumper things. Don't think they move. Okay, so I thought this was going to be quick and easy, right? Difficulty said something about this being stable. First thing that happens is that my entry room floods with radiation. Of course. Okay, let's open this one up, navigate drone 2 into room 10. That's our scout, or our sensor. Motion number 2. We have something scary in room 7. We have nothing scary in the other 2 adjacent rooms. So let's keep scouting. Upside is we know there's a type of enemy that's... But... Oh, that's just a... transport lock that was lost. Okay, we have a gun here. Now we need a terminal to actually use it or activate it. Okay. We know there's something scary in here. We don't know much about the other rooms. Back to puzzle mode. Let's see if we can navigate number 2 to room 9. Okay, Sarah, do some scanning magic. Yeah, room 8. We know there's nothing in there. Ah, we found a terminal. Sweet. Okay, navigate Sarah down to, what is this room? Room 8. Might be just locking myself in a bit, but we can interface. Yeah, there's no ship scan. There's just a defense. Defense is now active. Open up the room. Should get a kill confirmation soon. Put up a motion sensor. So while room 9 killed 20 enemies, that seems to be a swarm. Also fun. Okay, let's see. So room 6 is unscannable. Room 4 is unscannable. This one should now be empty. That's good. So let's see. We can do an interface again. We can shut down the defenses. We can close this room. Actually, thinking about sending Sarah back. Maybe for now, just keep her here. Wow. Okay, let's see. We can open up door 6, door 16, door 5. So we can navigate number 1 to room 7 via the long routes. So if our enemy type here would have been the purple robot things, we would actually have had a bit of scrap now. That's also a new change in the latest update. Robots drop scrap, or at least I have a chance of dropping scrap. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed. Okay, so this one we can do something with. This one we can do something with, this one and that one, and for the rest we have everything cleared. Okay, let's close our exits, that's always a good thing. Okay. We are shielded, so we can do some scouting. If things get bad, we just run out, close door 5, and then activate the guns again. We can do some blind scouting here. Just interface here, that's positive. Not seeing anything scary. Not feeling anything scary. Maybe there just is nothing scary. Interface, yeah, okay. So all we have access to is defenses here. Okay, door 23. There are updates here. And there's a gun here. And there's fuel here. This seems like a very useful room. Whoop. Oh. Okay, so that beep 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 transporter thing, it's way too much like scary things. It's scary without being scary. Let's see, we can do gather all. Oh wait, we don't have a gather module on this one. Of course we don't. Upside this we have a second transporter and we have fuel. So we can send in Twiggy. Let's see, open up door 7, A3, so we can just navigate Twiggy to room 4. Oh, we can also open up D22. Makes it slightly easier to get in. But of course Twiggy already uses the old routes. Okay, Twiggy, you gather all. What do we get for fuel? No fuel at all. Okay. Do a tow. That's good. Then we navigate Twiggy back to our homeroom. Get the module along with us. What? That was another transport. Okay. Scary if you are dependent on transports. Confusing if you're not. Okay, so let's close D23 and D20. Well, actually, let's close D22. A3 and oh, okay. And we're just stop towing. So the module is on the floor now. So we have this room and that room left to explore. So that's what we're doing. Go, go, mouse. That's some scrap here, nothing else. Okay, positive. D9, find a room. Get out. Get out. What's this one? D23. We closed that one. And D21. And then we say interface. Interface. Yes. Go blast the rooms to smithereens. The bugs to smithereens. That's 40 bugs. That's 2 swarms? Or just one really big one? I don't know. Anyway. We have 242 shields left. I think we started out with 410. Oh, we lost some to the radiation, but still. But yeah, let's not go in. Interface, enter. Let's stop the guns before. Yeah, before I go in there and get shot. That would be silly to say the least. Wow, made it all the way here. And there. Okay, so we have one bit of scrap here, we have another room. And there is a swarm here and an interface. Nothing here. Okay. What? R13, that's where? Okay, D5 close, D16 close. The radiation ought to be contained. Let's see, D20 navigates to room 6, navigate to room 6. Okay, so everybody get over here. We can dock back on A4, move the ship around, get up here, close D9. Or D6. Okay, and D20 actually. So A4. And basically send everybody back in. Then we get Tweaky out for a final gather. Okay, and we end it again. So, this turned out to be a lot more exciting than I was expecting. We have 2 rooms completely flooded with radiation. We have another room that's also flooded now, so there's 3 rooms flooded. We had 2 swarms in here, we had a swarm in here. And we needed to do some creative maneuvering with enemies. And there was also something in here that got thrown there. But in the end we prevailed. Exit. Upside, we got another drone, we got another module. This looks good, but on the other hand we definitely need to scrap some stuff to repair our drones. Upside is we don't have use for 2 transporters. So we can just scrap one of these. Let's see, motion sensor. Okay, this is on the one hand failure probability 15%. No, there's a 15 in 100 chance that it will break, or 3 in 20. But the fact that it's colored yellow is making me scared about it. This one is 10%, it's not that bad yet. Let's see, let's see, auto recharge at the expense of a lower maximum health, but what's the new maximum then? I don't know. So it's half? Let's well, actually let's do some fixing of the drones first. So full health, and that's our points. Okay, we need to sell more. So mines, let's convert it so we can fix our drones. Most of the time I prefer to just let the guns kill things rather than using mines or lures for that matter. Let's do a full repair. Let's see, we have a Kelly, you can at least get some HP. Yeah, we can have a look at the drones and let's quickly... Oh yeah, we already sold the mines, so there's no point. Okay, they are all empty. And this motion sensor is colored, so it's scary. Well, that was certainly an interesting experience. Come on, yes. Okay. We jump once more. Let's see, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Okay. So it's actually a better option, better use of our fuel to make a jump here, then there, and then there. On the other hand, let's see, we spent 1, spent another 2, spent another 2. Then we can't actually make it. So, on the other hand, if we go here, that's 1. Then we can jump here, that's 3, and then another one is 2. So, yeah, let's take a slight detour. But that is for next time. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed this. And I thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.